I touch and salute the holy feet of Bharata Mata, the most powerful and the most merciful. My association with our Honorable Prime Minister is now almost 30 years now. He always say, a political leader should be a political leader alone is not correct. He should be a social worker. That definition has been clearly adopted by our Honorable Member of Legislative Assembly, Shriman Subhash Deshmukh. Why I am telling this? When I was sitting with all the manufacturers in that office room, they all told me, sir, our MLA is sitting here, but we have never voted for him because we are never a voter of that constituency. So without aiming at the vote, aiming at the welfare of the society is a big thing. That is why I said he is not only a political leader but a social worker. My congratulations to him, and I request all of you to give a big applause for him. And our Solapur Garment Manufacturing Association President, Shriman Nilesh Shahji, that you told me it is on rotation. That is also one thing good. But there should not be any discontinuity, but there should be a continuity. The good work should not get disconnected and it should continue forever. So that job has been taken up and that has been very well done by our President. My congratulations to him also. Sri Sharad Kumarji, Vice President, Procurement, Reliance Consumer Limited. When I was introduced to me as the Reliance Vice President, I thought he is the in charge for the Reliance yarn and fabric. It is good that he is your customer, that for the retail he is buying. That is what it is here. Reliance Consumer Limited. So you are buying from them, sir? Very good. The one big advantage with Reliance and Aditya Birla is they are not only the manufacturer of man-made fiber, but they are having the retail outlets also, so they know what is the need of the consumer. So in that way, you must be always in close with the two people. Through him you should get the in charge for making the yarn, the in charge for the fabric. Because if you want to enter into an international market, what is need is a lot of patience first. And you should listen to your buyer. Never try to dictate terms to your buyer. They will not listen. Sometimes they are very fussy. Sometimes they are a little bit foolish also. But don't say no to them if you want to win in the international market. Because the buyer is ultimately the boss. So it is not that difficult if we decided to get into the international market. And our fair chairman, SGMA, Sri Sunil Mengji, and our vice president of GMA, Shriman Satish Pawar ji. And today you have completed 7 and you are entering into the 8th fair. That is where you are, it shows, it's very clear that you are growing and you will be growing. So without continuous effort, nobody can come up in the life. If anybody wants to come up in their life, there must be a continuity. I'll tell you one thing, when I was completed my business administration graduation and enter into business, I don't know anything about the business. Because my father is a farmer, my father was never a businessman. But my town is a business town. Tirupur today is doing a 40,000 crore knit garment business for international and another 40,000 crore for the domestic market. So such a small town, maybe the size of Solapur, or maybe little big or little smaller. I don't understand exactly, but I will tell you, maybe the same size of Solapur. So from that you can easily understand, sky is the limit if you try. But you have to prepare yourself. You can't dictate terms for the international market. You have to say and you have to obey. They will come and they will make very fussy quality controls also. So that's why I am telling, don't go for big quantities all of a sudden. You try to understand the buyer first. How is his payment? What is his quality requirements? Whether we are in a position to meet out to his quality requirements. If you are having that confidence, you enter into that business. See, I don't want any garment manufacturer to lose his money. When I first time went to Bangladesh in 1978, the Bangladesh knit garment export, nobody knows what is knit. Their knit garment export was only 110 crore taka. I want to introduce this. They don't know where is Tirupur. If you go and meet a buyer, they will say, Tirupura? Oh, it is very nearer. Sir, I am from Tirupur. They couldn't differentiate between Tirupura and Tirupur. Then I say it is in the south. Most of them will say, no, sir, it is too long. Because they have to change 3 flights to get into, or 4 flights at that time. From Dhaka to Calcutta, Calcutta to Chennai, Chennai to, or they will come to Mumbai, Mumbai to Coimbatore. So it is very difficult for them that time. And also it is more difficult for the manufacturer to send the goods crossing the Benapole border. My one consignment was looted and they put fire on that. On those days I lost more than 20 lakh rupee when I was growing. Then the insurance was there, but getting that insurance was so difficult. I got it finally 5 lakh rupee after 2.5 years. So why I am telling all this? Everybody has to take the risk. Without risk you cannot come up. But when I left Bangladesh in the year 1995, the Bangladesh knit garment export has touched all-time high of 2,500 crore taka. From 110, it has gone this level. That means you can easily understand how much big business I might have done with them. So everything you have to take the risk, but the risk should be very, very calculated. Or slowly but steadily you should grow. That is what is garment business. And I was told that 300 brands are there now in Solapur. Out of the 300 brands, nearly 150 brands are participating in this fair. You all must understand where is the potentiality to come up. Uniform is one. There are so many uniformed forces in this country. And all over the world, uniform is a must. So we can match, but you should call one day Rajnaji also. Because that is the single largest purchaser of uniforms in India. For all their armed forces they are buying. So you should call one day. and you should show what is your capabilities, then you must register with them. The suppliers list, they cannot pick just like that. They can come and pick like a private people. You have to register yourself with the authorities, then you are eligible. But the business is huge. So like that, you should approach the Home Minister of Maharashtra. Once the allocation has come, you must meet him. The armed police force is quite huge in Maharashtra. Then you must try with them. These are the areas you should first identify the potentiality of the sales. Then you should slowly move towards that. And when I was the manufacturer of fabric, there is no test on yarn. Whatever the yarn is coming, you make, but there are tests for dyeing. So nobody was worried about the yarn uniformity and all that. But later now, how many this cotton waste can be there? That is also now fixed. Of course, the cotton waste will go when you are going for bleaching or dyeing, but that is not allowed nowadays. So this you have to take it up with the Reliance. So what are the quality expectations of the people? You must go to them and you must make the yarn first. The best yarn should be made. Best yarn in the sense uniformity, purity of that yarn, thin and thick is not allowed. Or how much it is allowed, we must try to keep it below than that. So there will not be any claims coming in the future. So all these things is a must. But I will tell you one thing, there is not very big difference between the Indian market and the international market today. Those days have gone. Then you can make and you can sell in Indian market. Now you can make and sell in the international market. Don't never feel inferior that international is something different. Not at all. Small changes will be there here and there. I have seen that Buma people were there. Then I asked him, are you making it for them? Then he said, no sir, we are only a distributor. Buma shoes were there, canvas shoes were there. Then I wished him that one day you must aim and you must manufacture the shoes for them, same Buma. Like that, we need not market our own brand all the time. There are so many good brands, they spend so many crores for promoting their brand. We will become a manufacturer for them by entering into an agreement and we can make it. There are so many big brands, USA Polo, all are getting manufactured in Tirupur. Then we should create a day that big brands of international market will have to be manufactured in Solapur. Then you can easily understand what is the requirement of the international market. We should never worry about anything. Slowly but steadily we should march forward all the time. Never worried about the turnover. If you are worried about the turnover, most of the government people, they make mistake there. What is our production capacity? What are the units we are having a close relationship so that they will do the job work for us, so that we would be able to maintain the delivery schedules. In the international market, the delivery schedules are very, very important. And luckily, a new port is going to come in Maharashtra. Vadavan, no? New port is coming up. That is going to be the deepest port in the country. So you are very close to it. Instead of sending the goods from Tirupur to here or Tirupur to Colombo, from Colombo it reaches to the European and America, it will be much easier for you to send the goods. That is the greatest advantage you are going to have in the future. So now itself you have to gear up yourself, and you should always have interactions with the big companies like Reliance, Aditya Birla and other people, so that they will give you the guideline, because they are in the market for a long time. So they know what is international market. So slowly you should ask them, Reliance should open one small stock point in Solapur, so that you will get all the samples, you will get the sample fabric, and if you order through them, you will get your fabric needs in time. These all are, you cannot do it as a single person, I know. But how closely knitted your association, that much is going to be the success. So you have to work together. Individual signing is required for garment industry, I am not denying it, but collective effort is also a must if you want to win in the international market. These are some of the points I want to say to you, but I will tell you one thing. This textile industry, especially garment industry, is the only industry which will give the maximum number of employment opportunities after agriculture. If you invest $1, because why I am not telling in Indian rupee, you all must do the international exports. That is my idea. If I am with the Mandraga people, I will tell you in Indian rupee. Here, why I am telling it in dollar, you should imagine, if $1 being invested in a car manufacturing unit, not even one people will get. But in garments, if it is invested, the maximum number of employment will be generated only by this. That's why with smaller investment, maximum number of employment opportunity is being created by only one single industry in the world other than agriculture, that is textiles and the garment manufacturing. You all must, after going back, you all must register with the AEBC. Those who are not registered, you must go and register. You will get pamphlets, you will get so many things that may open up for your company with the international market one day. So, okay, they are charging some 5,000 or 10,000, I don't know what is the charge now, membership fee, but you all must register. That your association should take care so that all of you are getting the registration. It is not like previous years, not many complications not there, very simple. And when I was the textile parliamentary committee chairman, I went to the Reliance. That Reliance MD on that day of that Reliance textile told to me. He told to me that, sir, our company is the mother company of all Reliance companies. But all other companies have grown much more than the Reliance industry at the time. So why I am telling this, the textile is one for the medium scale sector. See, they are having every manufacturing of yarn. Then why Reliance is coming to you to buy? Why they are coming for outsourcing? Nobody can manufacture their requirement of that size by themselves. Then it will be a big mess. That's why small people only can survive, and small people only can shine in this garment industry, and that whole world is open for you. You have to be continuously trying and training your people, The designing personality should be encouraged. The tailors should be trained so that how to stitch a garment, so that that garment will be made with the most competitive, cost-effective method. So these are some of the things I want to put in front of you. In the last 7 editions, more than 25,000 visitors from whole country and more than 32 international country delegations have visited your exhibition. This is what the data says. There is no need for me to go into the data. Only for the data I refer. Other things are in my heart because I myself was a garment manufacturer. And nowadays, those days, we couldn't compete with Bangladesh. The reason is, there is no such freedom as what you are having today. You can import any machine as you like. That time we cannot do it. We had to go for the Indian manufacturing the machines. But the quality is not that good. But Bangladesh, the only business in Bangladesh other than the jute is garment industry. So Bangladesh opened it very early than us. That is the reason why Bangladesh is the second largest garment exporter in the world after China. And there are so many political turmoil in Bangladesh. I am hopeful that will open a big opportunity for the Indian garment manufacturer. So you all must utilize these best opportunities. Once you grow, once your relationship with your buyer is so good, then no buyer also want to leave you, because they also need quality conscious supplier. With these words, I wish you all a big success. When I was get introduced, they said about my years I spent with the Kaya board. Kaya board was started in the year 1954. From 2016 per year, the maximum export of Kaya products was only 602 crore. And I said within 3 years that it will get doubled. No Kaya exporter was believing it. They said, one of the leading exporter told to me in his speech, the optimism of the board chairman is very good, but this is beyond reach. But when I left Kaya board after 3.5 years, because 3 years is the tenure, in the 3 years I have achieved 1,800 crore. 3 times. And when I left Kaya board after 3.5 years to contest Coimbatore constituency again, that exports has reached 2,500 crores. Now it is about 3,000 crores. So I am telling this, if you decide that Solapur is going to be the biggest hub of export and domestic market for uniforms, then sky is the limit. I hope you will conquer new peaks in the coming years. All the best. God bless every one of you. Thank you. Jai Bharat, Jai Maharashtra, Jai Karnataka. Thank you.